divorce agreement.
Sign this.
What do you mean by this?
You still have the nerve to ask? My sister is a woman of unparalleled beauty and brilliance, a master strategist, running the Song family with billions in capital. Countless people bow at her feet like fish in a river. My brother is young and accomplished, possessing a commanding presence, showing his true mettle in the great Shia military. His future is limitless. But what about you?
The film was
In 3 years, you have
translated
achieved absolutely
and
nothing.
narrated by
You live off the Song
Media.
family. Are you seriously planning to live off the Song family forever?
Is this your idea? Or your sister's?
Does it matter?
If it is Tingting's wish, then have her tell me herself.
My sister is currently discussing a partnership with the leader of the top 10 talents in Jiangnan, young master Zhou Huayu. Why would she have time to waste on a pathetic loser like you?
What kind of partnership could possibly be more important than a divorce?
Why don't you look in the mirror? Divorcing you is hardly a matter of great importance. Just sign the papers and be quick about it. We might even offer you some compensation. If you try to make a scene, you won't get a single cent.
I already said that if she wants a divorce, let her come and tell me herself.
Zhang Lu,
Tingting, do you know what your sister just said to me?
the Song family is currently in a critical period of growth. I don't want to waste any more time on you. What is it that you want? Just say it directly.
The rise of the Song family.
Yes. Has provided the Song family with a golden opportunity to soar to the top. Never mind. You wouldn't understand even if I told you. Just say it. How much money do you want?
Is this about the Black Gold Banquet?
How did you know? Sister, he's even managed to dig that up? He's definitely looking for a massive payout. I never expected you to be this kind of person. Is 2 million enough for you?
Is that how you value our 3 years together?
There was never any affection between us to begin with. If my father hadn't forced me to marry you on his deathbed, I would never have agreed to this union. I've put up with you for 3 years. You haven't improved in the slightest. Forcing this marriage together is just a waste of time for both of us.
The 3 years I sacrificed, not earned a shred of true feeling from you.
What is affection worth? The strong always align themselves with interests. Only the desperate talk about feelings. What my sister wants isn't your petty shows of concern. She wants power, money, and status. And you can provide none of those.
Tingting, is that really how you see it?
Yao Yao may be blunt, but she's not wrong.
The film
We're
was
simply not in the same
translated
league.
And narrated by
This relationship was
Media.
always a joke. Let's just part ways amicably. It's for the best for both of us.
Not in the same league, you say? Do you know? Between us, someone is indeed punching above their weight. But that person is not me.
And it's not you. Could it be my sister then? In terms of looks, she is stunningly beautiful. The pride of Jiangnan. In terms of ability, she single-handedly led the Song family to soar, reaching the pinnacle of the southern province. In terms of affection, she supported you for 3 years, wholeheartedly. And you? You're nothing but a parasite. Good for nothing. If it's not you punching above your weight, then who is it?
Talk nonsense. Do you all even realize that everything the Song family has is because of me?
That's hilarious. Sister, listen to the nonsense he's spewing. Enough, Zhang Lu. Now you're even trying to steal credit for my achievements?
You don't believe me.
Believe? Believe what?
Zhou Huayu.
That you're just spouting drivel here?
Young Master Zhou. Why are you here?
You left your coat on my bed, so I brought it over.
Thank you.
Didn't you say you were going to talk business?
Are you so shallow-minded? Or just ignorant? Can't business be discussed in a hotel room? Ting and I had a very pleasant talk.
Zhang keep your dirty thoughts to yourself. What young Master Zhou and I discussed was strictly business.
So you're that infamous freeloader everyone talks about. Nice to meet you. I am the heir of the Zhou family. The head of the 4 great families, Zhou Huayu. I currently hold the position of Inspector Envoy of the Heavenly Master's Mansion.
You. Inspector. Envoy. Heavenly Master's Mansion.
Indeed. I had the honor of meeting the current Heavenly Master, and I have gained his favor. He personally appointed me as Inspector Envoy, even in the Heavenly Master's Mansion, where the powerful are everywhere and ranks are strict. My status is second only to the 3 God Kings.
Just like you. You think you're worthy.
If I'm not worthy, then who is?
The film was translated
Do you know that?
and narrated by
Impersonating a
Media.
patrolling envoy is a crime punishable by death.
That's enough, Zhang. Who are you to question young Master Zhou? Open your eyes and look closely. Young Master Zhou hasn't just helped our Song family by acting as our bridge and introducing us to the elite families of Jiangnan, but he has even gifted us an invitation to the Black Gold Banquet, a treasure that money can't buy, and which signifies true power and status. And what about you? You're selfish and narrow-minded. Aside from your pathetic, impotent rage, what else can you even do?
I'm selfish and narrow-minded. I'm pathetically raging. It's just an invitation. Does it really warrant you turning your back on me so heartlessly?
Do you even understand the weight of this invitation? Someone like you, a live-in son-in-law, who never lay eyes on one in your entire life.
It's just an invitation. Then tell me, what is this?
What? What?
A golden dragon invitation.
A golden dragon invitation? Even the Song family isn't on the guest list. How did you get your hands on this?
How is this possible? The ones I gave the Song family were only Phoenix cards. This one is actually a dragon card.
How do you have a Black Gold Banquet invitation?
It's just an invitation. I can have as many as I want.
That's impossible.
Let me see. Sincerely inviting Mr. Zhang to the banquet tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Respectfully, Lei Peng. Lei Peng. This invitation is fake.
Fake? Young Master Zhou, what is going on here?
Look at the signature. It says respectfully, Lei Peng. Who is Lei Peng? He is the leader of Jiangnan, appointed by the Heavenly Master's Mansion, and the CEO of the Black Gold Group. Even my father has to bow to him. In the world of Jiangnan, who has the qualifications to make him sign with respectfully?
I do.
Stop the charade. Even our Zhou family only has silver Phoenix cards. What qualifications do you have to get a dragon card from the King of Jiangnan?
Just because you can't, doesn't mean I can't.
That's enough, Zhang. I didn't expect that now, just to save some imaginary face. You would not only posture and pretend, but also be so utterly shameless. If I ever had a shred of lingering affection for you before, it's all gone now. The best decision I've ever made was to divorce you.
I never thought that this is how you saw me. Since that's the case, if you want a divorce, then I will grant it to you. Remember your chose today. I hope you won't regret it later.
Don't worry. I will never regret it. There are 2 million in this card. Take it.
I don't need it.
Sis, why do you care if he lives or dies? It's better that he didn't take it. It would be best if he just starved to death, so he wouldn't come back and continue to shame the Song family.
Ting Ting, look, you were kind enough to offer. But he didn't appreciate it. Enough. Don't give it another thought. I've received word. The King of Jiangnan will attend the banquet in person tomorrow night. I'll introduce you to him then. If we can earn the favor of the King of Jiangnan, the Song family will surely soar to new heights.
Brother Yu, can you really help us secure an introduction to the King of Jiangnan?
Why is that so surprising? Don't forget, I am a patrolling envoy of the Heavenly Master's mansion. Even the King of Jiangnan has to show me some respect.
Then we sisters will have to rely on you from now on.
It's easy. As far as I know, the Song family's rapid rise from the brink of bankruptcy, and even the favor they've found with the Black Gold Group, is all because Song Tianfeng had connections to the Heavenly Master's mansion. Once I drive this son-in-law away, those Song sisters will be mine for the taking. Then I can truly enter the Heavenly Master's mansion. This must not go wrong.
My
The
lord,
film was
Miss Song has
translated
spurned your
and
kindness.
narrated by
Should I cancel the
Media.
Black Gold banquet?
No need. Consider it the last time I help her.
Yes.
The Black Gold Banquet.
Ting Ting, you're here.
Thank you, young Master Zhou, for inviting us here.
The Black Gold banquet isn't open to just anyone. This is the premier banquet in all of Jiangnan. Look over there. Those are the left and right viras under the King of Jiangnan, the masters of Jiangnan with immense power. If your Song family wants to gain a firm foothold in Jiangnan, you must build good relations with them.
I know. That is the left Vajra, Dragon King Zhao Zhonglong,
Xiao Jianglong, the left Vira, Dragon King.
and the right Vajra, Wolf King Han Shanling.
Han Shanla, the right Vira, Wolf King.
Both are key lieutenants of the King of Jiangnan. It's just a pity our Song family roots are too shallow. We haven't had the opportunity to befriend such important figures.
You have me. The King of Jiangnan hasn't arrived yet. I will introduce you.
Thank you, young Master Zhou.
No need for such formality between us.
Exactly, we are all one family. Sister, please, brother Yu, do help us meet more influential people.
Why is this good for nothing here?
Zhang Lu. Zhang Lu. How is he here? This kind of loser is always petty and vindictive. I think he's just holding a grudge and wants to take revenge on the Song family. Tonight is the Song family's chance to soar. We can't let him ruin it. I'll go stop him. Zhang Lu. What are you doing here?
Why can't I be here?
Don't pretend. Aren't you still bitter about the divorce? Looking to get back at the Song family? I'm warning you, don't try to cause any trouble. I know. The divorce was a huge blow to you, leaving you in agony. I also know you want us to get back together and patch things up, but the gap between the two of us is just too wide. There is no going back.
You're overthinking this.
You still won't admit it. He knows how important tonight is for the Song family, and he came here just to take advantage of the situation and extort us for a fortune. Don't you dare go soft on him. If you're even thinking about that, you name it. How much money do you want?
I already said. You're overthinking this.
You still won't admit it? You're just looking to make an exorbitant demand.
Ting Ting, you can't be soft-hearted. When dealing with a jerk like him, the more merciful you are, the more he will push his luck. Hand him over to me. I'm going to show him that some social classes are impossible to challenge.
And you think you're in a position to talk to me about social class?
Bastard. Is there anyone here who isn't a socialite of Jiangnan? And what are you supposed to be? Without the Song family's protection, you wouldn't have survived until today.
John Liu. Why would I need anyone's protection?
Still talking tough. Without the Song family, you wouldn't be where you are today. Ting Ting has already divorced you. You have no right to be here.
My right to be here isn't something granted by others. As for the Song family, you've got it backward. It's not me relying on the Song family. It's the Song family relying on me.
You really are an ingrate.
Narrated by
Biting the hand that fed you. How do you even have the face to say such things?
That's enough, Jianglu. You have disappointed me too much. Just listen to the nonsense coming out of your mouth. This is a banquet hosted by the king of Jiangnan. I don't want to argue with you. So please leave. Offend the king of Jiangnan, and 10 heads wouldn't be enough to pay the price. If you want to live, get out of here now.
You keep harping on about the king of Jiangnan. It seems that in your eyes, the king of Jiangnan is an untouchable figure. But do you know, even the king of Jiangnan would have to bow down and submit.
What?
Jianglu, how dare you speak the name of the king of Jiangnan so casually? A single word from him could decide your fate. Shut your mouth.
Decide my fate? Does he dare?
You.
Ting Ting. This ex-husband of yours, he clearly doesn't know his place in the world. Dare to insult the king of Jiangnan in public. You are tired of living.
There is no point talking to someone who doesn't understand the world.
Are you still pretending? Okay, I will expose your true colors. Someone here claims that the king of Jiangnan would have to bow to him. Does anyone here know who he is?
It must be fate. To dare show contempt for the prince is death.
I am the eldest son of the Zhou family in Jiangnan, Zhou Huining, and this is Song Tingting, CEO of the Song Group.
CEO Song. The prince has given orders. We are to treat CEO Song with the utmost respect tonight. Young Master Zhou, what just happened here?
Dragon King, this man is a live-in son-in-law of the Song family, cast out for being a good-for-nothing. He holds a grudge, and snuck into the Black Gold banquet to threaten the Song family. Just now, he insulted the prince, claiming the king of Jiangnan would have to bow down to him.
You insolent brat. How dare you insult the prince? A capital offense.
A mere king of Jiangnan. Why wouldn't I dare mention him?
How bold. You are courting death.
You don't have the qualifications to decide my fate.
I don't have the qualifications. Do you know that I am the right enforcer under the king of Jiangnan? The Vira Dragon King.
You are nothing but an ant.
Stinking little ant. You don't even hold the Vira Dragon King in your eyes? Then the Vira Wolf King. You surely don't look up to him either?
You guessed right. In my eyes, you are all ants.
Bastard. These two gentlemen here are the left and right enforcers serving under the king of Jiangnan. They rule over Jiangnan with absolute authority. Even we of the four great families must treat them with the utmost respect. You actually dare to spout such nonsense. You are truly courting death.
Jianglu, get on your knees and beg for mercy right now. Whether you live or die is of no consequence. Just don't drag the Song family down with you. Jianglu, can you not be rational for once?
It isn't that I'm irrational. It's that they are unworthy.
A mere nobody dares to look down on the two of us? Guards, take him down. Break his limbs. Throw him in the river to feed the fish. Attack and cripple him.
Who dares? Stop. Who gave you the audacity to disturb my master? You have brought catastrophe upon yourselves. Master,
Who are you? To dare intrude upon the Black Gold banquet?
Master, these people have spoken to you with such insolence. Shall I cripple them?
Cripple us? We are all top-tier forces in Jiangnan. Who even are you? Who do you think you're scaring?
A bunch of ants.
The film was
Dare to call themselves a
translated
top-tier
and
force?
narrated
So
by
ridiculous.
Media.
Anyone? If they stomp their foot, all of Jiangnan trembles. If we're not a top-tier force, then are you?
You are like frogs at the bottom of a well, looking at the sky from a narrow perspective. You are staring death in the face, yet you remain oblivious.
Here comes another lunatic. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking down on all of Jiangnan like this? State your identity then. And let everyone here see what you're made of.
You are not worthy.
We are not worthy. Or perhaps you just don't dare. Kid, you found a pretty good actor. But you should know when to stop your little act, lest you get burned.
Get lost.
You dare strike me? I am the eldest son of the Jiangnan Zhou family, Zhou Huaiyu.
The Jiangnan Zhou family? A bottom-tier house? Based on your performance today, the Zhou family can already be erased from Jiangnan.
So, you are a martial artist after all. No wonder you're so arrogant. It's just a pity. You've come to the wrong place. The Black Gold banquet is no place for you to run wild. In consideration of our shared path in martial arts, I'll give you one chance to submit, kneel and beg for mercy, and I might spare your life. Bastard. You refuse a toast, only to be forced to drink a forfeit. Okay. Today, we two shall act on behalf of the prince to execute you.
Always with the king of Jiangnan this and that. Do you know, at this time yesterday, he was kneeling before me.
Zhenglu, have you lost your mind? You dare to spout such nonsense in front of the two enforcers? You still dare to spout such nonsense? Are you really so determined to push this until things spiral out of control, dragging everyone down with you to their graves, just to satisfy your own spite?
Am I picking a fight?
If I'm not the one doing it, who is? You're a lunatic.
Since I walked through that door, I haven't said a single word. Yet you've insulted me repeatedly. I only countered one remark, and you want to break my limbs for it. You call this me causing trouble? It's you who are making the scene.
Don't go biting the hand that feeds you. You have no appreciation for good intentions. My sister is advising you out of concern, for your own good.
For my good. Spare me the holier than thou act. She's doing it for the Song family's interests.
You?
Bastard. Are you trying to lecture us?
As if you're worthy. The two of you, bullying the weak, and cowering before the strong. If the king of Jiangnan had walked in here just now, you wouldn't have the nerve even, with 10 times the courage, to blindly gang up and break limb. You only dare to pick on the weak. But you have chosen the wrong target. I, Zhang Lu. In this world, no one can humiliate me.
Give it a quote that no one can insult. In the vastness of Jiangnan, aside from our prince, no one else dares to speak so recklessly about not being humiliated. Our prince is humble enough to show restraint. Yet you are even more arrogant than him. You're just grandstanding, acting self-righteous. Do you really think that with her protection, you can run wild in Jiangnan?
A mere king of Jiangnan? My lord could replace him. With just a single word.
Replacing the Lord of Jiangnan? Have you become addicted to playing this role? How much is he paying you to risk your life acting out this charade?
Why you is right. This loser is just our Song family's live-in son-in-law. You've been sold out by him and don't even know it. You are blind, short-sighted, and ignorant. No wonder even with the master's constant support, the Song family is only worth 10 billion. Just mud that cannot be propped up on a wall. What did you say? The Song family lacks the pedigree, lacking the virtue to match their position, even with heaven-sent support. You remain a third-rate family. A fisheye is just a fisheye. It can never become a precious pearl.
Ridiculous. I think it's you who are blind. Why would the Song family rely on this loser's support? He is nothing but a maggot. As if he's worthy. Ting ting. I truly feel it's not worth it for you. You've already done everything you could for him. Yet he tries to steal the credit and push the Song family into the abyss.
This loser is vicious-hearted. We absolutely cannot let him continue this madness. Jianglu, I was married to you for 3 years. Even though you were idle and unambitious every day, when we divorced, I was afraid you'd starve on the streets. So I was still willing to give you 2 million in compensation. But I never expected that you would return evil for good. Not only dragging the Song family's name through the mud, and even claimed my hard work as your own, and took the credit for yourself. It is truly laughable.
What's laughable is you. And your Song family. Your family was on the brink of bankruptcy. And yet you rose to power so quickly. With countless projects coming to you for partnership. Do you really think it was due to your own personal ability?
If it wasn't me, who else could it be?
Exactly. It was me.
Enough, Jianglu. You have truly disappointed me. Do you not even know what you are truly capable of? If it weren't for the Song family, you would have already starved on the streets. Remember this. That the Song family's success today, entirely thanks to me, Song Tingting,
The film
who
was
built it from the ground up.
translated and narrated by
It has nothing to do with you. In the past, you stood behind me. Now you stand behind her. Is hiding behind a woman all you ever do? Just as the distinguished guests here have said, I have already done more than enough for you, Jianglu. If you have even a shred of conscience left, do not continue down this wrong path. Now, I will help you one last time. If you are willing to kneel and admit your mistakes, I will plead for your life.
Why would I ever need you to plead for my life? Jingji. Clear a path for me.
Princess, we have found the one who saved your life.
Shen Yue.
Who is it?
His name is Zhang Lu. He is the husband of the Song Group's CEO, just a live-in son-in-law. He is currently at the Black Gold Banquet, being surrounded by everyone.
What?
The Song family's reputation for him is terrible. They say he is a good-for-nothing parasite. Song Tingting has already divorced him.
Divorced? Could this be destiny?
You suspect he is your fiancé?
10 years ago, that elder saved my life and left behind a token, saying that in 10 years, my husband would save me from danger. I believe it is him.
It's just a prophecy. How can you take that seriously? You're a princess of the Zhangzhou royal court, and he's a mere live-in son-in-law of the Song family, who was just kicked out of the house. He couldn't possibly be your fiancé.
Anyone who can enter the Black Gold Group's presidential office is definitely not an ordinary person. The Song family must be blind. Prepare a dowry of 100 billion. I am going to ask for his hand in marriage.
Yes.
Tonight, I will sit in that main seat and see who dares to take my life.
As you command.
You dare to sit in the prince's seat? You have been arrogant for long enough. Guards, break his legs. Get him. How bold. You dare to sit in the prince's seat? Kid, do you take our left and right virus for nothing? Get down here now.
Beast, do you even know whose seat you are sitting in? That belongs to the king of Jiangnan. You are slapping the king of Jiangnan in the face in public. You might have been spared a complete corpse until now. Just have the bones discarded.
Zhang Lu, what are you doing? Get down here now. Sister, He's practically driven the Song family to ruin. Why are you still looking out for him?
Ting Ting, stop harboring fantasies about him. He has thoroughly offended the king of Jiangnan. There is no longer any place for him in Jiangnan.
Right, exactly. We must draw a clear line between us and him immediately. We cannot let him drag us down.
Ting Ting, you don't have much time left. If you don't sever ties with him now, once Jiangnan arrives, the Song family will be finished.
Sister, are you going to let the Song family be destroyed for the sake of this good-for-nothing? I understand. Jiang Lu. Today, in front of the distinguished families of Jiangnan, the Song family officially severs all ties with you. We are done.
Are you sure about this, Chose?
Everything that needs to be said has been said. Everything that needs to be done, I have done. The Song family owes you nothing. From this day forward, you, Jiang Lu, are no longer a member of the Song family. Your actions, your successes and failures, shall have nothing to do with the Song family.
Fine. I'll remember that.
You have no idea what you've missed out on.
You'd better worry about yourself. The Song family has already cut ties with him. His backing is gone. Following him is a dead end. How ignorant. Dragon King, Wolf King, the king of Jiangnan will be here soon. If he sees this boy, sitting in the main seat acting so arrogant, I'm sure you two would lose face as well.
We absolutely cannot let the prince see this. Before the prince arrives, get rid of him.
Then I leave it to you both.
To have us, the left and right virus, take action personally. You should. Be proud of yourself. Before you die, leave some final words.
Do you really think you're worthy of hearing my last words?
How ungrateful. Wolf King. Let's kill him together.
What? What?
Drawing a talisman in midair? You are a practitioner of the Tao?
I'm doing this out of respect for the king of Jiangnan. Otherwise, you'd have already been decapitated. Why don't you kneel and beg for
The
mercy?
film was translated and narrated by
This.
M Media.
Kid, you're actually a practitioner of the Tao? So what if you are? Of the 3,000 Taoist sects in the world, only the Heavenly Master's mansion reigns supreme. All other sects are merely ants.
Really?
Kid, don't think that just because you've hired a Taoist practitioner, you can be so arrogant. This is the 21st century. A common Taoist practitioner is worthless to me. Tonight, I'll let you see what real strength is. Everyone, I, the only son of the Zhou family of Jiangnan, Zhou Huayu, tonight, will execute this brat. Who among you is willing to follow me?
This what do we do?
Dragon King, Wolf King, why are you still hesitating? They just rubbed your faces in the dirt. Rubbed your faces in the dirt. Are you cowards? Don't forget, the king of Jiangnan is a man of the Heavenly Master's mansion. If you lose face for him, it is equivalent to losing face for the Heavenly Master's mansion. You can well imagine the consequences.
I, Zhao Jianglong, the left Vira, Dragon King. And I, Han Shenlang, the right Vira, Wolf King, are willing to follow young Master Zhou and execute this brat.
Good. Very good. And what about the rest of you?
Indeed, he is too arrogant. With them backing us, what do we have to fear? What should we do? Should we also?
This brat just humiliated everyone in Jiangnan. Do you not have a shred of backbone left? If this gets out, how will the power brokers of Jiangnan ever hold their heads high again?
That is true. We are willing to follow young Master Zhou and execute this brat. Execute this brat.
You see? This is the power of influence. You are nothing to be afraid of.
You had 2 million in your pocket? Wouldn't it have been better to just tuck your tail and live out your life? This is good now. You had to go and dig your own grave. Jiang Lu, why do you have to be like this?
That's not quite fair to say. Being the target of the entire Jiangnan elite, one could say this is the highlight of his life. Time for your last words, then?
You think you can execute me? With this rabble? You are not qualified.
Today, I shall mobilize the entire economic might of Jiangnan to crush you. and end your path.
The power of the Zhou family in Jiangnan. If I recall correctly, the Zhou family still owes me a debt of the blade seller.
Indeed. Years ago, when the Zhou family was on the brink of bankruptcy, Patriarch Zhou Shengjun knelt outside the hall for 7 days and 7 nights, swearing in blood to incur that debt.
Good. Then have him crawl over here to meet his fine son. By the command of the Heavenly Master, the roots are set. The copper coin has landed. The world must obey. Zhou Shengjun, why are you not crawling here to see me?
A copper coin? Broken copper coin. What good is that for?
Ignorant. Do you have any idea what this copper coin represents? It is the debt your father incurred all those years ago. The coin has landed. Within 3 minutes, it has been delivered here. Now kneel and obey.
Insolent! You insult my father. I will carve you into 1,000 pieces today.
Utterly ignorant.
Zhang Lu, first you offended the king of Jiangnan, and now you've offended the head of the Zhou family. What exactly are you trying to do? Is a single copper coin really all you have to rely on?
A frog in a well. In 3 minutes, you will know the truth. Surely, you can't even wait 3 minutes.
You little brat. You are just playing mind games to stall for time, aren't you? I refuse to play along. I won't even give you these 3 minutes to draw breath. Someone, it's time to strike.
Okay. Send him to the afterlife. The head of the Zhou family, Zhou Shengjun, has arrived.
Zhou Shengjun, the head of the Zhou family.
Stop.
Dad, why are you here?
Why are you here? Have you seen a copper coin hit the ground?
What? The coin? Are you truly here because of the coin?
You saw it. Where is it? Don't just stand there, speak.
Some blind fool was causing a scene at the banquet, so I joined forces with the left and right Viras, along with the local magnates of Jiangnan, to eliminate him. Then he threw a worthless copper coin and told you to crawl over and take orders from him.
What? Do you have any idea what kind of disaster you've brought upon us? Where's the person who threw the coin?
I am right here. Zhou Shengjun, you've raised quite a son. Unable to distinguish right from wrong, bully others by abusing one's power. It's unreasonable to try to cut off someone's means of survival. How truly impressive.
This.
The Heavenly Master's mansion bestowed an opportunity upon the Zhou family. And you use it to bully the weak.
Zhou Shengjun of the Jiangnan Zhou family. I pay respects to you, master.
What? Dad!
I have failed to discipline my son. Please, punish me.
Dad! Why are you kneeling to him?
Rebellious son. Get on your knees, kowtow and beg for forgiveness.
Dad! You must be mistaken. He is just the useless son-in-law of the Song family. Why should you kneel to him? If you hadn't come to stop us, he would already be dead.
Rebellious son. Will you not shut your mouth? Are you hoping for my death, and for the destruction of the Zhou family?
You hit me? You have never hit me before. You hit me because of a useless waste of space?
Shut your mouth.
Why should I shut up?
Rebellious son. You dare to talk back? Stop. Master Zhou. Why are you striking young Master Zhou? I am disciplining my son. It is none of your concern. This is the Black Gold Banquet. Not your Zhou family.
Translated and
Since you are resorting to
narrated by
violence here,
Media.
this protector holds administrative authority. Dragon King. After all, you are a person of the King of Jiangnan. You actually don't recognize this copper coin? How pathetic and laughable. It's just a copper coin. What kind of grand background could it possibly have? The Heavenly Master's coin demands all debts. Who in the world would dare to defy it? This coin is the Heavenly Master's coin. Tell me, does it have a grand background or not? What? The Heavenly Master's coin. Then doesn't that mean he comes from the Heavenly Master's mansion? We have stirred up a catastrophe. This. You have indeed stirred up a catastrophe. The Heavenly Master's coin is the supreme opportunity of the Heavenly Master's mansion. Anyone who wields the Heavenly Master's coin must be an absolute core member of the Heavenly Master's mansion. You all have offended a truly formidable figure. This? How could this be? You. Didn't you say he was? He is their useless son-in-law from the Song family, isn't he?
This is impossible. Dad, you must be mistaken.
Master Zhou, you must be mistaken. He is by no means some core figure of the Heavenly Master's mansion. He is nothing but the useless live-in son-in-law of our Song family. He spent 3 years in our home, sponging off us for food and drink. We only just kicked him to the curb yesterday. If he were truly that formidable, why would he be content to be a live-in son-in-law?
The copper coin hits the ground, and the world must obey. How could I possibly be mistaken?
Patriarch Zhou. He is my ex-husband. I know his background better than anyone. I can testify. He truly has absolutely no connections to speak of.
How can this be? If he were not a core figure of the Heavenly Master's mansion, how could he possess the Heavenly Master's copper coin?
Someone like him, a rat in the gutter, is the most despicable and shameless. There is nothing he wouldn't do. I suspect this Heavenly Master's copper coin. He stole it.
Stole it?
Patriarch Zhou. I only recently discovered his true colors. He, for the sake of some illusory pride, will do things that are simply unbelievable. I beg Patriarch Zhou not to hold it against me.
This?
Dad, did you hear that? That coin must have been stolen by him. You were almost taken in by his ruse. I almost forgot. Song Tianfeng has ties to the Heavenly Master's mansion. This trinket, he must have stolen it from Song Tianfeng.
I must say, your abilities may be lacking, but your imagination is certainly rich. The Heavenly Master's copper coin is not something one can just steal.
Indeed, the Heavenly Master's copper coin is precious beyond measure. How could it possibly be stolen? You rebellious son, regardless of where this Heavenly Master's copper coin came from. You, kneel down and kowtow an apology right now.
Why won't you believe me?
You rebellious son, you're still talking back? Are you trying to be the death of me? Are you trying to destroy the century-old foundation of the Zhou family and betray our ancestors?
I am destroying the Zhou family? I am the one leading the Zhou family to new heights.
Shut your mouth. You rebellious son. Get on your knees. Kowtow to the Heavenly Master.
I will not kneel. You really are a stubborn old fool. If you want to play the dog, be my guest, but I won't.
You rebellious son. What exactly are you trying to do?
I said, no matter who comes today, no one will stop me. I am determined to slay this brat.
Young Master Zhou, wait. No matter where this coin comes from, it must be related to the Heavenly Master's mansion. In my opinion, we should exercise caution.
Talk nonsense. He could not possibly be from the Heavenly Master's mansion.
What makes you say that?
Good question. Because I am from the Heavenly Master's mansion.
That's right. Almost forgot. Brother Yu is not only from the Heavenly Master's mansion, but he's also the contemporary Heavenly Master's personally appointed Inspector Envoy. This fake is no match for him.
What? What she said is true.
I originally wanted to get along with you all, as an ordinary person, but since he is impersonating a core member of the Heavenly Master's mansion, I have no choice but to show my cards. I, Zhou Huayu, am fortunate to have the favor of the Heavenly Master, and was appointed by the Heavenly Master as the Inspector Envoy of the Heavenly Master's mansion.
Since when was this? How come I didn't know about this? Son, this is not a laughing matter. It could be fatal.
Laughing matter? Open your eyes and look closely. What is this?
The Heavenly Master's token. It really is the Heavenly Master's token.
To see the Heavenly Master's token is to see the Heavenly Master himself. Why have you not knelt yet? Kneel and pay your respects.
Greetings, Inspector Envoy.
Greetings, Inspector Envoy.
Rise. You little wretch. See that? I am the core of the Heavenly Master's mansion. You fraud. What could you possibly use to fight me?
Brilliant, simply brilliant. Even distorting the truth to that extent doesn't come close to you. You are not just deceiving others. You are deceiving yourself.
Still running your mouth?
You keep claiming that you are favored by the Heavenly Master, and that you were appointed as the Inspector Envoy. Then why have I never seen you before?
What are you supposed to be? Are you even worthy of seeing me?
I am the Heavenly Master you're talking about.
You, if a piece of trash like you, were the Heavenly Master, then I am the Supreme Venerable Sovereign.
How dare you? You are courting death.
You wretched woman, shut your mouth. I told you already. Staying with him will only lead to your death. What? Regretting it now? It is too late.
He is a fake.
Use your brain. If he were truly the current Heavenly Master, how could he be content living as a live-in son-in-law? How could he endure my insults? This man is a fake.
Right. Young Master Zhou is our inspector envoy. He will surely be able to distinguish the real Heavenly Master from the fake. You little wretch. How dare you impersonate the Heavenly Master? You are courting death.
Even if you cannot keep up the act, you should never impersonate the Celestial Master. Your words are full of holes.
A single leaf blinds the eyes, unable to see Mount High. You are truly beyond saving.
You are still standing? Everyone. This man first disrupted the Black Gold banquet, then insulted the heroes of Jiangnan. And now he has escalated his crimes by impersonating the Heavenly Master. Jiangnan can no longer tolerate his existence. Today, I, Zhou Huaiyu, Inspector Envoy of the Heavenly Master's mansion, I command you all with this token. Strike this man down together. Let this serve as a warning to others.
Kill him. What should we do now?
The matter has been settled. Why do you still hesitate to follow orders?
To have the favor of the Inspector Envoy, I, Zhao, am deeply honored. Today, I, the Left Vira, Dragon King, Zhao Jianglong, am willing to follow the Inspector Envoy to strike this man down.
The
I
film
agree
was
as well.
translated and narrated by M Media.
What about you guys?
We are all willing to follow the Inspector Envoy
We are all willing to follow the Inspector Envoy
and strike this man down.
and strike this man down. Did you see that, sister? That is the true majesty of the Heavenly Master's mansion. It is not something that a fake like him can compare to. Why must you insist on seeking your own death? Why do you feel sorry for him? Serves him right. He should have died a long time ago.
Good. Very good. You beast. This time next year will be the anniversary of your death.
Doesn't this scene look familiar to you? You were just slapped in the face, weren't you?
In the past, they were unaware due to ignorance. Now that I have revealed my true identity, I'd like to see who still dares to come and save you.
I dare. The King of Jiangnan, Lei Peng, has arrived. Why is the prince here now? Damn it. This brat is still sitting in the main seat, throwing his weight around. It's too late. Welcome the prince first. Your subordinate greets the prince. Who is shouting and hollering here? Do you have a death wish? I have warned you all before. Today's banquet is of the utmost importance. How are you managing things? This is
Prince, the younger generation of the Zhou family, Zhou Huaiyu. That was my voice just now. It was a bit loud, but there was a reason for it. Please forgive me, Prince.
a reason.
The banquet was supposed to be a harmonious affair, so a single grain of sand was all it took to spoil the whole party.
Which grain of sand? Speak clearly.
Please look at the main seat. That is the piece of rat droppings posturing, lacking all respect and desperate for attention.
Zhang Lu, the prince is already standing before you. Are you still not going to stand up? Do you really insist on walking down this path to your doom?
Why should I stand?
He is the king of Jiangnan, the leader of Jiangnan appointed by the Heavenly Master's mansion. He dominates the Jiangnan region, and his word is law. Who doesn't treat him with the utmost respect? Now, right in front of the prince, you are sitting in his main seat. Are you just looking for a faster way to die?
My sitting in this seat is his honor.
You are simply beyond reason.
I am beyond reason.
Isn't that right? When exactly will you finally admit that you are a good-for-nothing failure? Why must you insist on living in a fantasy world? Imagining that you can rule the world? Get your head on straight. Admit that you are a good-for-nothing failure. Is it really that hard?
My position is perfectly firm.
Miss Song, my lord's position is irreplaceable. It is not my lord who is beyond reason. It's you who are blind, failing to recognize the true dragon. Okay. Okay, consider it my own foolishness to meddle in your affairs. The two of you just keep on pretending. Keep it up. Let's see how long you can keep up the act. Divorcing you was the best decision I ever made. Sister, no point in wasting time on him.
Prince, did you hear that? This brat is incredibly bold.
What did you say? You said he is
Film was
just
translated and narrated
an insolent
by
nobody
Media.
who knows no hierarchy or propriety. Attention-seeking and bold piece of rat droppings.
That's right. You might not know this, but let me introduce him to you properly. His name is Zhang Lu. The Song family's live-in son-in-law. He's been in the Song family for 3 years, doing absolutely nothing but idling his days away, just coasting through life as a freeloader. Yesterday, the Song family finally threw him out. Driven by his bitter resentment, he snuck into the Black Gold banquet, attempting to exact revenge on the Song family. Miss Song, initially wanting to keep the peace, let him leave, but he was ungrateful, and only escalated his behavior. Not only did he insult every noble hero from Jiangnan present, infuriating everyone in the hall, but he even had the audacity to speak insolently to you, showing zero respect for status or rank. He even relied on protection from someone in the Taoist circle, claiming to be a heavenly master, right there in plain view of everyone. He marched up to the seat of honor. It's a total subversion of the natural order. A treasonous act of defiance. He deserves to die.
Young Master Zhou is right. This man is arrogant and despotic, looking down on everyone. We could no longer stand by and watch. We were just about to join forces to eliminate this brat. That we failed to eliminate him before the prince arrived is our failure of duty. Please, Prince, punish us. What? You two are involved as well? Yes. It is a pity that we failed before your arrival. To get rid of him. You still want to get rid of him?
Prince,
I am willing to work with the two protectors
to atone for my crimes through service, and join forces to eliminate this boy, as a warning to all.
Shut your mouth. Who do you think you are? Spouting such nonsense here? Do you even know who he is? Prince, did you hit the wrong person? Young Master Zhou is a good man. The ones I struck are, you lot blind fools, who can see yet cannot recognize anything. Prince, you're... and you. I'll settle the score with you later. King of Jiangnan, Lei Peng. Greetings, Heavenly Master.
What? Heavenly Master.
How is this possible?
The king of Jiangnan is kneeling before him? He called him Heavenly Master. Sister, what on earth is going on here? I don't know.
This is impossible. This is absolutely impossible. He is nothing but a useless live-in son-in-law. How could he be the current Heavenly Master? This must be a mistake. A mistake.
The king of Jiangnan you speak of is currently kneeling before me. Do you believe what I said now? Lei Peng, in your Jiangnan region, you form cliques for personal gain, chase after influence and power, turn black into white, and bully the weak. You have truly impressed me.
Your subordinate has failed to govern effectively. And my crimes are unforgivable. I will cleanse the filth in Jiangnan tonight. And provide my lord with a satisfactory result.
I told you last time. That was your final chance.
I acknowledge my fault. And accept punishment. But please, my lord, give me one more chance. To cleanse Jiangnan. And vent your anger for you.
Good. Then I shall wait and see.
Thank you, my lord. You blind fools. To insult the Heavenly Master. Your sins are unforgivable. I shall punish you all without mercy. Do any of you have anything to say for yourselves? The prince. Are you sure you haven't got the wrong person? It seems he is a fake. My son just exposed him. And who are you? I am the head of the Zhou family, Zhou Shengjun. Presumptuous. What are you and your son? To dare discuss the Heavenly Master's identity? Today, I will start by cutting down your Zhou family. I, as the king of Jiangnan, hereby declare the Zhou family removed from the Jiangnan region. The Zhou family is finished.
The prince. There must be some misunderstanding here. Young Master Zhou has already identified him. He is not the Heavenly Master. Nor is he even a disciple of the Heavenly Master's mansion.
You must be Miss Song, right? Such immense fortune,
The film was translated
which others would kill for,
and
yet you turned it
narrated
away.
by M Media.
You truly make me, Lei, see you in a different light.
The prince. You must have made a mistake. We know best what kind of person this useless trash is. Brother Yu is highly favored by the Heavenly Master, and was personally appointed as an inspection envoy. He is the real one.
He, a mere nobody, is fit to be an inspection envoy. Tell me, what is really going on? Are you really from the Heavenly Master's mansion? Inspection envoy?
Brother Yu. Didn't you say that your status in the Heavenly Master's mansion was second only to the three great god kings? That even the king of Jiangnan had to give you some respect? Then why does the prince say he doesn't know you?
Speak, you beast. What is going on?
I am an imposter.
You.
Why aren't you pretending anymore?
You rebellious son. How could I have a rebellious son like you? It is over. The Zhou family is completely finished. The Zhou family, which I spent my whole life building, has been destroyed by you, a rebellious son.
Dad, save me. I never thought anyone would dare to verify it with the Heavenly Master's mansion. Dad, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Dad, save me.
Save you? I wish I could kill you. Heavenly Master. It was all this rebellious son's fault. I, Zhou Shengjun, am willing to destroy my own kin for the sake of justice. I only ask that Heavenly Master spare the Zhou family.
I already gave you a chance. You did not cherish it. Now, I will take back everything I bestowed upon the Zhou family.
Heavenly Master, my lord, it was all this rebellious son's fault. It has nothing to do with me or the Zhou family. I beg you, show mercy. What are you waiting for? Drag him away. Liquidate the Zhou family's assets. My lord, Spare my life, my lord. Heavenly Master, my lord. Spare me. Heavenly Master. Heavenly Master.
My lord, news from the imperial capital. The Emperor of Great Xia has ordered the Northern King to hold a coronation banquet at the Imperial Dragon Mansion tomorrow. You are to personally bestow the title upon him. Now that this has happened, the Northern King wants to meet with you in person to ask how to handle it.
Tell the Northern King to go to the location arranged by Miss Gu.
Yes.
Miss Gu,
The Gu family.
could you explain in detail the agreement between you and my master?
This.
Disciple, I have divined that you have two fated marriages in your life, one that starts but has no end, and one that is a perfect match. Gu Qingwei, the legitimate daughter of the Gu family in the Zhongzhou royal court, is kind-hearted, pure and intelligent, and is your destined one. Your horoscopes are compatible, and your fates are intertwined, a match of dragon and phoenix, a marriage made in heaven. Your union will bring prosperity to Great Xia.
This.
King Wei. You didn't even tell me you were back. Look at all the betrothal gifts I prepared for you.
What's going on?
It is by Zhujiang, the heir to the Lizhou royal court. He has been pestering me relentlessly.
The Lizhou royal court?
King Wei. I've brought betrothal gifts to ask for your hand in marriage.
Why are you here?
Who is he? Why are you here with King Wei?
Who he is has nothing to do with you. You are not welcome here. Please leave.
Brat. Tell me who you are. Why are you here with King Wei?
The
Who
film
I am
was translated
is none of your
and
business.
narrated by M Media.
How dare you? I am the heir to the Lizhou royal court. The future prince of Lizhou. You dare to offend me? I will have you torn to pieces.
By Zhujiang. Stop making a scene here. He is my fiancé.
What? Fiancé?
Yes.
We have been childhood sweethearts since we were young, childhood friends. Both our parents wanted us to marry. I, by Zhujiang, am your fiancé. And yet you betray me now. To get involved with this wild man.
By Zhujiang. Please show some respect. Our relationship has always been a one-sided wish on your part. I have never agreed to it.
Parental orders. And the arrangements of matchmakers. In our upper-class society. Marriage is always centered on family interests. What right do you have to refuse?
You.
Brat. What kind of person do you think you are? How dare you try to take a woman from me? If you know what is good for you, get lost. Otherwise, I will make sure there is nothing left of you.
Make sure there is nothing left of me. Just by you.
I am the heir to the Lizhou royal court. Crushing you is like crushing an ant.
By Zhujiang. You are too arrogant. Do you know, you are driving the Lizhou royal court to a dead end.
What?
Mr. Zhang is not only my fiancé, but also, he is the current Heavenly Master of the Heavenly Master's mansion.
He is the Heavenly Master.
Can you leave now?
King Wei, you are truly adorable. You do not even know you have been deceived by him. The real Heavenly Master is in the Imperial capital. What kind of Heavenly Master is this brat?
I do not want to hear such things. If you do not want to believe it, then do not. Now please leave.
Brat. If you have the guts, stop hiding behind a woman, stand out and tell me your name.
John Liu.
So you are the one who was at the Black Gold banquet and impersonated the Heavenly Master. King Wei, you actually fell for it too. A few hours ago, the Heavenly Master appeared at the Jiangnan Black Gold banquet and wiped out the entire Jiangnan elite class. It caused a sensation throughout Great Xia for a time, but do you know the latest news? The Heavenly Master at the Black Gold banquet was a fake. The real Heavenly Master is in the Imperial capital.
The Heavenly Master is in Imperial capital.
That is right. The Sovereign of Great Xia and the Heavenly Master, Song Feng of the Jiangnan Song family, has been exceptionally granted the title of Duke, and ordered the Northern King to hold a conferment banquet tomorrow, where the Heavenly Master himself will confer the title upon Song Feng. Do you still believe he is the Heavenly Master?
Mr. Zhang?
Just because of a conferment banquet. Can you determine that I am a fake heavenly master?
Brat. Do you not understand what I am saying? The conferment banquet is personally decided by the Great Xia Sovereign and the Heavenly Master. If you were the Heavenly Master, how could there be a conferment banquet? Now, it has already spread throughout Great Xia that you are impersonating the Heavenly Master. Whether you can live to see tomorrow's sun is still in question.
Is that so?
You still dare to keep up the act. King Wei, this brat impersonating the Heavenly Master is an unforgivable crime. If you do not want to be implicated, then quickly distance yourself from him. Do not worry. I will not despise you.
But I despise you. Even if Mr. Zhang were not the Heavenly Master, I would still be willing to face the storm with him and share in both the joys and the sorrows.
Are you deaf, or do you just not understand what I'm saying? He is impersonating the Heavenly Master.
If Mr. Zhang isn't the Heavenly Master, then that's even better. I originally felt I was punching
The
above
film
my
was
weight.
translated
Now we are a
and
perfect
narrated
match.
by
You are playing with
Media.
fire. You are leading the Zhongzhou royal court to its doom.
If being with Mr. Zhang is playing with fire, then so be it.
Good, you wretched woman. I actually took a liking to you. I never expected you to be such a short-sighted, worthless thing. Once the investiture banquet ends tomorrow, I'll see if you're still as tough as you are now. Don't come crying to me, begging to marry me then. Let's go.
Stop right there. You just insulted Miss Gu. And you think you can just walk away? Do you think you can get away with that?
You brat. You dare to provoke me?
Miss Gu just said that she is willing to weather the storms with me. We will share in the good times and the bad. I am also willing to clear any obstacles for Miss Gu. You, the Lizhou Royal Court, must give me a satisfactory answer today. Otherwise, the Lizhou Royal Court might just need a new name.
Is there something wrong with your head? You won't even live to see tomorrow's sun. And you still want to force my Lizhou Royal Court to change its allegiance?
I am very unsatisfied with that answer. I will give you one last chance.
What a ridiculous joke. Have you lost your mind? King Wei, are you still going to stay with him?
I will share in the honor and disgrace of Mr. Zhang.
You are courting death. Your short-sightedness truly amazes me. Brat. Since you are so eager to die, the Heavenly Master's mansion won't need to lift a finger. I will deal with you myself. I'll take your head as a gift for tomorrow's investiture banquet.
Is that so?
You, a mere heir to the Lizhou prince, have such audacity to even speak of abolishing the Heavenly Master? It seems
When King Liang, Northern King of Great Xia,
the heir to the Lizhou royal court has no need to exist. Lord Northern King, get out of the way. One Kang Liang, Northern King of Great Xia, pays respects to the Heavenly Master.
You are too kind, Northern King. Rise.
Thank you, Heavenly Master. Lord Northern King. He is an impostor. He isn't the real Heavenly Master. You dare to question the authenticity of the Heavenly Master? To offend the Heavenly Master is a crime punishable by death. The Lizhou Royal Court is hereby removed from Great Xia. No. Impossible. Absolutely not possible. He couldn't possibly be the Heavenly Master. King Wei, is this real?
I told you. You were leading the Lizhou Royal Court to its doom.
King Wei. I was wrong, King Wei. Please, help me beg for mercy. Save the Lizhou Royal Court just this once.
Don't come any closer.
I beg for your mercy. I was blind and failed to recognize greatness. I didn't know the Heavenly Master had arrived. I beg for the Heavenly Master's mercy. Please, spare the Lizhou Royal Court. Princess Gu, please, Heavenly Master, have mercy. What are you standing there for? Drag him out, King Wei. King Wei, save me, King Wei. Heavenly Master, I have come on behalf of the Sovereign to discuss with you regarding the Song family's investiture banquet tomorrow.
What does the sovereign mean by this?
The Sovereign has learned that you have severed all ties with the Song family, and that there is nothing left between you. He has already revoked Song Feng's eligibility for the exceptional investiture, and in the night, he changed the investiture banquet into the Zhaotian banquet.
The Zhaotia banquet.
Regarding the situation in Jiangnan, the Sovereign is deeply incensed. To prevent history from repeating itself, and to avoid tarnishing the dignity of the Heavenly Master, he decided to rename the banquet to the Zhaotian banquet. Firstly, to cleanse the Heavenly Master of any impurities. And secondly, to proclaim to all of Great Xia that the Heavenly Master's dignity is not to be trifled with.
The sovereign is very thoughtful.
Then let it be arranged as such.
Very well. Wait. Qingwei. Are you truly willing to weather the storm with me, sharing in the good times and the bad, even if I am a fake Heavenly Master? Are you not afraid of bringing disaster upon yourself?
Yes, Qingwei believes in fate.
Okay. Northern King, do me a favor. Change tomorrow's Zhaotia banquet into a Dragon and Phoenix banquet. I will announce to the world tomorrow that I have entered into a marriage bond with Gu Qingwei, the direct descendant of the Zhangzhou royal court.
A formal engagement.
I shall command a Heavenly Master's mansion to present the 18 tiers of betrothal gifts, pledging it to the heavens above and invoking the earth below to betroth you in the most magnificent manner possible.
Wouldn't that be too hasty?
You said you believe in fate, didn't you?
The Heavenly Master's wedding shall be celebrated by all under heaven, with auspicious clouds, and the prosperity of the dragon and phoenix. Wan Kangliang wishes the Heavenly Master and Miss Gu a lifetime of harmony and eternal love. Then I shall go and prepare the dragon and phoenix banquet.
Very well.
Farewell.
Mommy, I noticed that the cars parked outside are all from high-profile figures, all here to congratulate our Song family. Naturally, Xiaofeng is truly the dragon of the Song family. The Song family is set to rise. Everything depends on you now.
After you were humiliated at the Black Gold banquet yesterday, today I am going to help you regain your face. In this Jiangnan region, aside from the Song family, who else could it be?
You useless creature, wearing such a
The
long
film was
face on a joyous day.
translated and
Smile for me.
Narrated by M Media.
The Zhaoshan Banquet.
The Song family certainly likes to put on a show. The banquet is about to start. Yet not a single one of them has arrived. He is the sovereign's most valued young talent. So a bit of arrogance is to be expected. Yesterday, all of us elite families in Jiangnan were played for fools by that fake Heavenly Master, leaving us utterly humiliated. Today, with the Song family's special investiture and the Heavenly Master appearing, it should be a joyous occasion. That fraud had better not show his face, or he'll be torn to pieces. Look, the fraud is here.
You beast! You actually dare to show up?
You're still alive.
That loser Lei Peng couldn't even tell the real Heavenly Master from a fake. So how could he possibly kill me? It's better that you came here yourself. I'm going to crush you. To wash away yesterday's shame.
You managed to survive by sheer luck, yet instead of slinking away with your tail between your legs, you're still out here barking. It seems you'll only be willing to listen once you've met your maker.
Still trying to intimidate me? You played the prominent families for fools yesterday, and they are dying to tear you apart. You've come at just the right time. You've walked right into a trap. You had a path to heaven, but you chose not to take it. There was no gate to hell, yet you broke it anyway. Today, I will unite the strength of all Jiangnan to wipe you from the face of the earth.
Why does that sound so familiar? You aren't about to tell me you'll break my limbs and cut off my escape, are you?
Still playing the part, you little wretch?
I never play any part.
You impersonated the Heavenly Master, a crime beyond redemption. You're nothing but a street rat. I'm going to make you face reality. Everyone. This brat impersonated the Heavenly Master yesterday, mocking all of Jiangnan, and insulting every one of you. I, Shou Huayu of the Jiangnan Zhou family, wish to act on your behalf, to execute this brat, and wash away the shame of yesterday. Who among you is willing to join me?
We are willing to follow young Master Zhou to execute this brat and wipe away our humiliation.
See that? That is your situation.
The film was
They want to drink your
translated
blood
and narrated by
and
M
eat your
Media.
flesh.
A bunch of ignorant, foolish idiots. You stumbled yesterday. And now you're repeating the same mistake. With people like you in Jiangnan, how could it not fall into ruin?
You're facing death and you're still putting on an act? Everyone, the true Heavenly Master is about to appear. Take this brat down now, and offer him to the Heavenly Master. You will surely gain the favor of the Heavenly Master's mansion. Who is willing to help me capture this brat?
I'm willing.
I am too. I am willing. I am too.
I'm willing. I'm too.
Capture this brat.
Capture this brat.
And offer him to the Heavenly Master.
And offer him to the Heavenly Master.
You little wretch, today is your death day.
Let's see who dares to try.
So it's the princess of the Zhangzhou royal court. You want to help him? Don't you know he's a fake Heavenly Master?
Whether he's real or fake is not for you to decide.
A princess of the Zhangzhou royal court. Yet nothing but a foolish woman. You are dragging the Zhangzhou royal court into total destruction. If you're smart, you'll distance yourself from him immediately.
Mr. Zhang and I share both hardship and adversity. Together in life and death.
In that case, I'll take both of you down. I believe the king of Zhangzhou will understand my actions.
A group of ants, daring to speculate about the Zhangzhou royal court. I'd like to see who among you dares to make a move today.
I dare. Your Zhangzhou royal court is indeed impressive. But my Jiangnan Song family is no slouch either. If you were the king of Zhangzhou, I would show you some respect. But you are merely a princess. And in front of the newly appointed Duke of Great Xia, you hold no authority. Is Song Feng, the Duke of Great Xia, personally bestowed by the sovereign, the pride of our Jiangnan region? Someone is finally backing us up.
The head of the 4 great families of Jiangnan, the Zhou family, Zhou Huayu, pays respects to the Duke.
Why are you here?
Having heard that young Master Song was named a Duke, I came specifically to offer my congratulations. Huayu is here to follow the Duke, ready to serve at your command, and follow your every order. Please, Duke, accept my service.
Very well. I shall take you into the Song family.
Thank you, Duke.
You have a life of your own to lead. Yet you insist on playing the dog. And you do it with such pride. I must say, you have truly impressed me.
My Song family's dogs are not just anyone's to be. You are not even qualified for that.
You get a little taste of power, and you lose all sense of yourself. The Song family is as arrogant as ever, always so full of yourselves, short-sighted and ignorant.
How dare you call the Song family short-sighted and ignorant?
If we are talking about being short-sighted, who could possibly be worse than you? For a princess of the Zhangzhou royal court. You are truly blind, picking up the Song family throughout, and treating it like a treasure.
How truly ignorant you are.
Keep at the act. Just keep on acting. It is only now that I see how well you and this loser deserve each other. Both of you love to put on a show. A fake Heavenly Master. And a blind princess. You bitch. You are the only one who treats this piece of trash like a treasure. We in the Song family have no interest in it. A treasure like this should be thrown as far away as possible.
Is that so? Then I hope you won't regret this later. Just don't come fighting me for Mr. Zhang.
Who would ever fight you for such a piece of trash? Zhang Lu. Are you going to keep hiding behind her? Do you have any idea that you have offended the Heavenly Master's mansion? And the sovereign of Great Xia himself? Even if she is a princess of the Zhangzhou royal court, she cannot protect you. You are only bringing ruin upon her.
I, Zhang Lu, have never needed anyone else's protection.
Why are you still so delusional even now? The truth is right before your eyes. Is it really so hard for you to open your eyes and look?
The truth is right here.
Everyone at the Zhaoshan banquet knows that you have caused a catastrophe. Why do you still refuse to admit it?
Even the best words can't persuade a stubborn mind. You don't really think that this Zhaoshan banquet was set up for your Song family, do you?
If not for the Song family, could it possibly be for you?
You guessed right.
Zhang Lu, you have truly disappointed me. The Zhaoshan banquet is right here, on the top floor of the Imperial Dragon Mansion. All the noble families of Jiangnan have come to congratulate the Song family, yet you choose to ignore it and flatly deny it. How long do you plan to keep up this act?
I am not acting. The Shaoshan banquet was indeed set up for me.
Absurd. My brother said that this Zhoushan banquet was clearly held by the sovereign. For him, hosted by the Northern King himself, and personally bestowed by the Heavenly Master. Who in the world doesn't know? Who hasn't heard of it? You even dare to claim the Zhoushan banquet as your own? You are far too full of yourself.
For whom the Shaoshan banquet is held, is not for Song Fun to decide.
Beast, are you trying to claim my son's Zhoushan banquet?
You dare to hijack the feast of my duke? If you don't have a mirror, at least find a puddle. Go look at your own reflection. Do you think you're worthy?
I was thinking before, if I had really hurt your feelings. And if I had really been blind. But looking at it now, it is you who are delusional,
The film was translated
living in your own dream,
and
and refusing to wake up.
Media.
The most correct decision I ever made was to divorce you. From now on, I Song Tingting am cutting all ties with you. We have nothing more to do with each other.
Is that so? Then I congratulate you on escaping this misery.
Son, stop wasting your breath on this loser. He's an eyesore. Have someone throw him out immediately.
You handle it.
Yes. The duke has given his order. Why haven't you moved yet?
Let's see who dares. The king of Jiangnan, Lei Peng, is here. Since when did my Jiangnan region fall under the control of such losers? A bunch of idiots. Get out of here, now.
Lei Peng, how dare you obstruct the duke's order?
I spared your lives yesterday. Yet today you dare to push your luck. You don't know how to appreciate mercy. It seems now that I was too lenient. You must be the king of Jiangnan, Lei Peng. I am Song Feng of the Song family, appointed as the new duke by the sovereign. I know he played you for a fool last night. Today, I, as duke, will help you regain your face. As for Jiangnan, from now on, it will be under my control. Who do you think you are? You think you're worthy of controlling Jiangnan? Insolence. I am a newly appointed duke, while you are merely a regional king of Jiangnan. How dare you talk to me like that? If you're smart, join the Song family clan and become my subordinate. I might still allow you to stay in Jiangnan. Otherwise, I will replace the king of Jiangnan. What a loud mouth. My Jiangnan is not a place for you to run wild. You don't know what's good for you. I am appointing you as the king of Jiangnan. From this day forward, you will govern Jiangnan on behalf of the Song family.
Thank you, Duke. I am willing to go through fire and water for the Song family, and I will not shirk from any sacrifice.
You, get out of here. A petty Song family dares to speak of things that are none of your business. I think you truly have no idea how high the sky is. Disaster is looming, and you don't even realize it.
Lei Peng, you are no longer the king of Jiangnan. How dare you still bark like that?
You are just a dog with a broken spine. Yet you dare to growl and bark.
Insolence! I am the new king of Jiangnan.
Lei Peng, you actually dare to oppose my Song family for the sake of a fake heavenly master. I know your greatest reliance is the heavenly master's mansion, but this brat is impersonating the heavenly master. Yet you are backing him behind the scenes, which has already offended the heavenly master's mansion. Besides, do you know that my investiture this time will be personally presided over by the heavenly master? The heavenly master, personally, to officiate for you. That's right. If you submit to me now, I might consider putting in a good word for you before the heavenly master. Otherwise, I will have the heavenly master himself expel you from the heavenly master's mansion. What did you say? You want to put in a good word for me before the heavenly master? The heavenly master holds me in high regard. Anything I say, the heavenly master will give me face. Such unbridled arrogance. Who do you think you are to deserve the heavenly master's favor? You truly refuse a toast only to be forced to drink a forfeit. Fine. Starting from today, in Jiangnan, there is no place for you. Get out.
Did you hear that? My son told you to get out.
Get out of my Jiangnan region.
Get out of the Jiangnan region. Get out of the Jiangnan region.
Get out of the Jiangning region. Get out of the Jiangning region. Sister, did you see that? Our brother is so impressive. He even dares to berate the king of Jiangnan. Yesterday, the king of Jiangnan was beyond our reach. Today, just because of his position, we can make him leave the Jiangnan region. Even the crowd has to echo the sentiments of our Song family. Our Song family is on the rise.
You fools. I think you are digging your own graves.
The ones digging their own graves are you. Even knowing the Duke is favored by the Heavenly Master, you still seek death. You are truly blind.
Ha, we put blind indeed. All 100 pairs of eyes here are truly blind. You've been dragged onto a pirate ship, yet you're still cheering them on. You are truly foolish beyond measure.
You dare to mock the heroes of Jiangnan?
A bunch of rats daring to call themselves heroes.
Zhang Lu, haven't you made enough enemies? Why do you keep making enemies for yourself? You have absolutely no sense.
The ones without sense are you.
Sister, don't waste your breath on him. The Heavenly Master will be here soon. Let's see how much longer he can put on an act. Don't you try running when the time comes.
I'll stand right here. Let's see who dares to touch me.
You brat. You're too arrogant. I intended to give you a chance to meet the real Heavenly Master, to let you die with clarity. But now, you don't qualify. The Song family's
The film was
J-Ocean banquet
translated
will
and
not tolerate your
narrated
insolence.
by M.
Finish
Media.
him for me. Before the Heavenly Master and the Northern King arrive, kick these 3 fools out as well.
Gu Qingwei, I'll give you one more chance, considering you are the princess of Zhangzhou. You may leave alone,
I'll stand right here. Let's see who dares to touch him.
you ungrateful wretch. Then I will finish you, and him, with him, at the same time. Everyone, you may begin.
The Northern King of Great Xia, Wang Kangliang, has arrived. Let's see who dares.
The Northern King is here.
You brat. You're quite lucky. I will go greet the Northern King first, and deal with you later.
Your time of death has arrived. You clearly had a chance to leave, yet you insisted on angering the heroes. The Northern King has arrived. You've already lost your final chance. Look after yourself.
Is that so? Then I shall wait and see.
Song Fang of the Song family, I pay my respects to the Northern King. Lord Northern King, why didn't you inform me in advance? So I could have gone to the entrance to welcome you. I wouldn't dare trouble you to make such a grand entrance. Though I am a Duke of Great Xia, I am still a far cry from you, Northern King. I really should have come to meet you. By the way, Northern King, this is my mother, Li Fengmai.
Greetings, Northern King.
And this is my eldest sister, Song Tingting. And this is my second sister, Song Yao Yao.
Greetings, Northern King. Greetings, Northern King.
You must be Song Tingting.
Northern King, you have heard of me?
Your reputation is deafening. You treat immense wealth as cast-off shoes, and discard deep gratitude as if it were mere dust.
What?
Who in Great Xia does not know your name?
Northern King, why would you say that about me?
Everything Miss Song has done is known throughout Great Xia. Why must you ask me that?
Sister, what is going on? What have you done? You wretched girl. What have you done? To offend the Northern King? Do you want to destroy our Song family?
Lord Northern King, if my sister has offended you in any way, could you please spare her for my sake? If the Northern King is unwilling, I will cast her out of the Song family.
What did you say?
I have led the Song family to the pinnacle, yet you have offended the Northern King, holding me back. Your crimes are unforgivable.
You bastard! You want to stop my son from reaching the top? I will skin you alive. From this day forward, you have no ties to the Song family. You're no longer my daughter. Song Tingting, how dare you offend the Northern King? You are a perpetual sinner against our Song family. Song Tingting, do not know where. I've offended the Northern King. Please give me an explanation.
You dare demand an explanation from me?
I know. Though my status may not be as high as Northern King, but things I have not done. You, Northern King, cannot groundlessly slander me. I have never met you, and it is impossible for me to have offended you. Please give me an explanation. You bitch. Are you insane daring to question the Northern King? Do you have a death wish? You want to destroy the Song family?
Shut up. You really have lost your mind, daring to question the Northern King.
Why are you all treating me like this? Things I have not done. Why slander me for them? I only wanted an explanation. My contributions to the Song family are more than anyone else's? Why would you cast me out of the Song family?
You are talking nonsense. If you didn't offend the Northern King, why is he so angry?
You tried to take credit for my son's accomplishments. You have some nerve? The rise of the Song family depends entirely on my son. What does that have to do with you? Song Ting Ting, you have gone too far. You all.
Now you finally feel it. What it's like to be slandered. And abandoned, don't you? If you had known this would happen, why act as you did in the first place?
Are you trying to kick me while I'm down?
Me? Kick you while you're down?
Seeing me slandered by the Northern King and abandoned by the Song family. You are quite happy, aren't you? Do you enjoy watching me make a fool of myself that much?
You're overthinking it.
The Northern King has slandered me. The Song family has abandoned me. And now, even you are here to mock me. What on earth have I, Song Ting Ting, done wrong? To deserve being treated like this by all of you?
Miss Song, you are painting yourself in a rather innocent light, aren't you? You didn't look like this when you were questioning Mr. Zhang earlier. What? Just one round of questioning, and you're already heartbroken?
Lord Northern King, I shall expel her from the Song family immediately. Can we put this matter behind us? The Song family is truly ruthless, severing blood ties without a second thought, since she dared to offend the Northern King. She is no longer a member of our family. Between blood ties and righteous duty, I, Song Feng, can certainly tell the difference. Righteous enough to disown one's own kin, so decisive. A mere dukedom seems like an insult to you. The position of the Northern King should be yours to sit in. Lord Northern King, that is absolutely impossible. This time, granting me the title of Duke was an extraordinary favor. I, Song Feng, am already very satisfied. The position of Northern King. I can wait until I have achieved further merits before being conferred that honor. Presumptuous. You dare to covet the position of Northern King? Northern King, I have come here today on behalf of the sovereign to announce a major decree.
Son, it must be to officially confirm your dukedom.
Song Feng of the Song family, morally bankrupt, with sinister intentions. Song Ting Ting, short-sighted, putting profit before integrity. Song Yao Yao, two-faced, despicable and base. Li Fengmai, scheming and calculating, with the vision of a field mouse. The Song family, treacherous and faithless, to take advantage of a chaotic situation and unworthy of their status. I, the Northern King of Great Xia, Wan Kangliang, hereby declares by imperial decree the cancellation of the Song family's investiture banquet, the stripping of Song Feng's title of Duke, and his demotion to commoner status, as a warning to all. Northern King, by what authority do you strip me of my dukedom? This is the will of the sovereign. Could it be that you intend to rebel? Absurd. The sovereign favors me greatly. He broke precedent to grant me the title of Duke. How could he possibly look down on me? It must be you, pulling strings behind the scenes. You dare to question me? I have built countless merits in the military, showing great promise, and possessing exceptional talent. The sovereign favors me greatly. He broke precedent to grant me the title of Duke. How could he possibly strip me of it so easily? I understand now. It must be you, seeing that my potential is limitless, fearing that I might threaten your position. You have intentionally fabricated an imperial decree.
So that's how it is.
Didn't you see? He just asked if I wanted the position of Northern King. He sees my potential is too great, so he's afraid I'll snatch his position.
So that was it. You old fool. You want to destroy my Song family's glory, you're dreaming. Keep dreaming.
The
Foolish.
film was translated
In the
and
military,
narrated
you were
by
lazy
M.
and
Media.
undisciplined, with a track record of misconduct, and yet you dare to brag? Your supposed military achievements, your supposed brilliance, your supposed talent. Use your head and think. Do you really think, with your credentials, you were worthy of that title? Your appointment had other reasons behind it. Your appointment was an exception made for someone else. What do you mean? You're saying I was given that title as an exception for someone else. For whom? For the person who did your song family an immense favor, bestowing upon you unimaginable wealth, and bringing you unprecedented fortune. Yet, your family treated him like a worn-out shoe, kicking him while he was down, and severing all ties. You mean?
He's talking about me.
The northern king of Great Xia, Wan Kangliang, pays respects to the heavenly master. What?
How is this possible? The Northern King is kneeling to him? Could he really be the Heavenly Master?
Rise, Northern King.
Thank you, heavenly master.
Do you believe I am the Heavenly Master now?
Impossible. This is absolutely impossible. You piece of trash. You can't be the real heavenly master. The real heavenly master must not have arrived yet.
You still dare to question me at this point?
One of the three great divine kings of the heavenly master's mansion, the executioner, Liu Jingji, has arrived.
Liu Jingji, under the highest decree of the Heavenly Master's mansion, bring 18 offerings for the Heavenly Master, to propose to the daughter of the Zhangzhou royal court, Princess Gu Qingwei. First gift, the Dragon Tiger Profound Elixir. Second gift, the Tianshan Snow Lotus. Third gift, the Dragon Phoenix Ri. Fourth gift, 10,000 taels of gold. Fifth gift,
So precious, I've never seen anything like it. This is true love. What? Even Xinghe Bay, one of the most luxurious villas in Asia, has it. It's actually the Xinghe Bay.
this is beyond enviable. The 18th gift, the Heavenly Master's copper coin. Please accept this, princess.
Zhang Lu, this.
Take it out.
The marriage certificate. This copper coin is a pledge. Report it to the heavenly court above. Echo it to the underworld below. Inform all beings. And spread it across the three realms. Let the heavens and earth be our witness, and the sun and moon be our bond. Princess Gu, please accept this marriage proposal.
Princess Gu,
Princess Gu,
please accept the proposal,
please accept the proposal,
and marry the heavenly master.
and marry the Heavenly Master.
Qingwei,
The film was translated
Will you
and
marry me?
narrated by M. Media.
I will.
Qingwei, from this day forward, you and I are wed. We shall remain together until our hair turns white. If I betray my lady, I defy the heavens. May the heavens destroy me, and my soul be scattered.
If I betray you, it is defying the will of heaven, to be struck from the three realms, and never be reincarnated.
Congratulations, Heavenly Master, on your engagement to the princess.
Congratulations, heavenly master, on your engagement to the princess.
Are you really the Heavenly Master?
What? Still don't believe it?
You useless wretch. You actually threw the Heavenly Master out of the house. You're going to be the death of me. Zhanglu, everything before was just a misunderstanding. Please, don't be angry. We are family after all.
How can you even say that?
The divorce was entirely her fault. It had nothing to do with the Song family. I am your mother-in-law, and you are my son-in-law. We're family. Families shouldn't hold grudges against one another. Let's just make up.
A misunderstanding. Making up. You really have the nerve to say anything, don't you? You Song family. Saw me as a stain. Thought I was hypocritical, greedy, and full of lies. So you threw me out. That was a misunderstanding, last night at the Black Gold banquet. You claimed I was a fake heavenly master. Severed all ties with me. And joined forces with the Jiangnan clans, to blacklist me. That was a misunderstanding. Today you're spouting nonsense again. Standing against me. And wanting to take my life. As a celebratory gift for your investiture. Is that also a misunderstanding? If all of this is a misunderstanding, then the world would have no misunderstandings at all.
It's her fault. It's all her fault. This has nothing to do with me. Or with Xiaofeng. You can't implicate us.
I spent 3 years in the Song family. Treated worse than a servant. Did you ever treat me like a son-in-law?
That was just a test for you.
Is that so? Then I'll give the Song family a test now. Heavenly Master's token. Effective immediately. The Heavenly Master's mansion cuts all ties with the Song family. Anyone who colludes with the Song family shall be struck from the records of Jiangnan.
Understood, my lord.
The matter of the dismissal will be overseen personally by the Northern King.
I shall relay the order at once.
Strip Song Feng of his title and demote him to a commoner.
No,
Do you have something to say?
I may have wronged you. And the Song family may have neglected you. But you promised me at the door that you wouldn't destroy the Song family completely. Why go back on your word?
I am only taking back everything I bestowed upon the Song family. As for whether the Song family can rise again, that depends on your own capability.
No, absolutely not. You are pushing us into total ruin, unless you return Xiaofeng's dukedom to him.
Give the dukedom back to me. That is my property.
If a thing like you becomes a duke, then Jiangnan will be plunged into darkness. It is not your property, and it never will be.
It's over. It's all over. Ting Ting. You are his wife. A day as husband and wife brings a lifetime of affection. He must still have feelings for you. Go and plead with him. You useless, cursed girl. You're completely unreliable. Zhang your grudge with the Song family is all Ting Ting's fault. I can disown her? Just look at Yao Yao. What do you think of Yo Yao? She's young and beautiful. She's 100 times better than her sister. Mother, if you marry Yao Yao, we will still be a family. I will still be your mother-in-law. And Xiaofeng will still be your brother-in-law.
Do you really think you're worthy?
Why wouldn't we be? Look, Yao Yao has a much better figure than her. If you marry Yao Yao, Yao Yao will be the wife of the Heavenly Master. Xiaofeng will be a Duke of Great Sha. And I will be the matriarch of the Heavenly Master's mansion. Insolence. Who do you think you are, to even harbor such delusions about the Heavenly Master's mansion?
Your schemes are so loud. The pearls of your abacus are practically hitting me in the face. Guards, throw them out. I never want to see them again.
Yes. Mother, you have to think of something. We're about to be thrown out. Zhang. Why? Why must you be so heartless to me? And why must you push the Song family to the brink of destruction? 3 years. You spent 3 full years in the Song family. Can't our 3 years together buy back even a shred of your affection?
Song Tingting, don't you find those words familiar? Just 2 days ago, I said the same thing to you. Do you remember how you answered me back then? If you don't remember, I'll help you recall. You once told me that only the poor-led emotions cloud their judgment. You said your sister only cared about money, power, and status. Not companionship. You said that what your sister wanted, I could never provide. And you not only agreed with this, but also told me that we were not of the same social standing. And that trying to force things would only be a waste of time. Now, you turn around and ask me if I have any feelings. Are these really the words of Song Tingting?
It's not like that. My good son-in-law, they are ignorant. I apologize to you. You are the noble Heavenly Master. Don't lower yourself to their level. Your family, the Song family cannot survive without you.
Son-in-law, family? When have you ever truly treated me as a son-in-law before today? Had you ever even looked me in the eye?
That's all in the past. As long as you don't dwell on these trivial matters, I guarantee you and Ting Ting can reconcile.
The threshold of your Song family is too high. I am not worthy to climb it.
It was I who was blind. To turn the Heavenly Master away. It was my own arrogance. To actually believe that I was the one who led the Song family to its peak. It was my own heartlessness and cruelty. That I abandoned the person who cherished me the most. It was I, Song Ting Ting, who was blind.
Show them out.
Hurry, hurry. Get out, get out. Go. Out. Go quickly. My lord. What about them?
You wanted to cut off my path to survival, didn't you? Come on then.
No. No! Heavenly Master, spare me! I won't do it again! Heavenly Master, spare me! Heavenly Master, spare me! Spare me! I will never do it again! I will never do it again! Heavenly Master, spare me! Spare me!
I have given you many chances. It is you who failed to seize them, and now you come begging me. It is too late.
I will never do it again! I will never do it again! Heavenly Master, spare me! I beg you! I will never do it again!
Drag him away.
Spare me, Heavenly Master! Heavenly Master!
As for you lot,
Heavenly Master,
The
spare
film was
me. Spare me.
translated
Heavenly
and
Master,
narrated
spare
by
me.
M
Spare
Media.
me.
you have refused to be reformed. Your crimes cannot be forgiven. Lei Peng. Expel all of them from the Jiangnan region. They are never to return.
Yes.
Qingwei. This banquet today was held specifically for you. From this day forth, the Zhangzhou Royal Court, Gu Qingwei, shall be the mistress of my Heavenly Master's mansion.
Congratulations, Heavenly Master.
Congratulations, Heavenly Master.
Congratulations, Mistress.
Congratulations, Mistress.
Qingwei. The sovereign has sent out invitations on our behalf, inviting the world's most powerful figures to attend our wedding at the Heavenly Master's mansion on the 3rd of next month.
The world's most powerful figures.
Mistress, the world's strongest owe their blades to my lord. It is beyond count. My lord's wedding. The whole world should come to offer their congratulations.
I will certainly give you the most romantic wedding in the world.